All right. I feel like there's always a weird, awkward, silent pause before where we're waiting to see if it's actually live. But we're live. We're here. And we are starting part 2 of the Clone Army Attacketh. Thank you for joining us once again on our stream. We appreciate y'all coming back. Hopefully you have caught up on part 1 of the Clone Army Attacketh at the very least. If you haven't, please do. There's a lot of amazing stuff that happened over the course of that one. We met the all-powerful and amazing Llama Sue. I'm not going to spoil what that is because if you know, you know. And if you don't, you should be ashamed of yourself. Also, go back and watch The Phantom of Menace because there's a lot of great stuff that's happening throughout the run of this entire series of prequels. So we appreciate your patronage. But now we return back into the angst of Anakin. It's really the subtitle of this one. I think they've gone back to essentially his favorite place in the universe, his favorite sand-covered planet. And I'm sure he's just going to have a really nice, calm conversation with the Tusken Raiders that have taken his mother. It's going to be very civil. And we're just going to see some really nice democratic discourse. That's kind of the overall gist of what this part is. It'll be very nice, and we'll just see how that goes. Drinking rules for tonight. We're just going to carry them over from the last one. Same 5 as always. Anytime there's an overt Shakespeare reference made, again, if you miss one or you don't know that that's a Shakespeare reference, just look for Olivia. She normally drinks when there's something happening. She's always my barometer for whether or not I should be drinking. Rule number 2, anytime that there's an awkward pause because we've either forgotten that we're supposed to be speaking, we're muted, or we just are off camera. Rule number 3, anytime someone dies, you got to pour one out for them. Actually, we're just going to start drinking twice for them because it's just so tragic that we need to make it go away. Rule number 4 is anytime that Jar Jar has a monologue, that might not happen in this one. If there isn't, finish your drink at the end of this. Rule number 5 is anytime that R2-D2 has a soliloquy, because, of course, he's going to have some opinions about things. We've got to make sure. Actually, I'm going to change the Jar Jar one. Pour it out a lot for anytime someone loses a limb. I just have a weird feeling that that's going to happen, or at least a hand or something. I don't know. We'll do that one. So we've got our 5 rules, and we are going to jump right on in with Act 4, Scene 1. On the planet Tatooine. Enter Anakin Skywalker.
My tale of woe may yet to madness run. Departing from my newfound family, my way upon the dunes of Tatooine, I sped to douse the blazing in mine heart, and raced to find out my mother and her captors. The mocking setting sons of Tatooine refused to share their light and give me aid, as if to say, dark deeds deserve dark night. The rocks I passed assailed me with their taunts, assuming me they'd witness stronger griefs. Stone arches underneath which I did fly seemed to adjure me to greater haste. At dusk I found a roving Jawa band, and did convince them that they must disclose whatever knowledge my mother's plight they had discovered in the journeying. They steered me to the Raiders settlement, where with a Jedi stealth I entered in. From tent to tent I search and sense her here. My mother, still alive though suffering!
He comes upon Shmi Skywalker, who is bound and injured.
Alack, sweet mother, I'll untie these knots. Kind mother, speak, and let me hear thy voice.
'Tis Annie? Is it thee, my boy, grown up?
Forsooth, 'tis I, and thou art safe at last.
Oh, Annie, thou art a handsomer thing than e'er these mother's eyes did hope to see. My son, my little boy, my full-grown man. My feeble heart doth beat with earnest pride. No other wish had I but to see thee.
Mom, I've missed thee so.
My life is now complete. I love thee, Anakin. Now may I rest. Commend me to my husband. Oh, farewell.
Shmi dies.
Oh, agony! Oh, melancholy vast! My mother! Oh! She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day. Oh, creeps in this petty pace from day to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. On, lightsaber! Where's the button? On! Since I could not, my mother longer now, could not be mine own hands assuage her pain or bring to her a moment of relief. There is no time for grieving, mother. Nay, my grief instead shall turn to sweet revenge. The sadness be transformed to hate and rage! One life she gave to satisfy her thirst, yet my thirst knows no bounds. No simple drink can slake the dehydration of my soul, can quench the drought that hath dried up in my heart. The only swill that satisfies tonight shall be the essence that gives me life to eat. Yeah, Tuscan Raiders, ready he comes. I'll swallow you, be drunk upon your blood.
Exit Anakin to sounds of screams.
That's right.
Enter Yoda and Mace Windu on balcony.
What troubles you, good Master Yoda? Say, what phantom menace in your mind doth rise?
There's pain, suffering, death all around. Something vile hath happened in sooth. Young Skywalker, another's pain he borrows. Terrible sorrows.
Exit. On the planets Geonosis, Tatooine, and Coruscant. Enter Obi-Wan Kenobi and R4-P17.
My transmitter doesn't operate all right, yet receive no signal in return. Be like yon Coruscant is too far gone. R4, canst thou the power yet increase? Or some other plan we shall devise. Mayhap we may reach Anakin, who is much closer, still reading on Naboo. I pray thee, Anakin, canst thou hear me? 'Tis Obi-Wan Kenobi. Pray respond. He's not on Naboo, R4. Where then? If pre-adventure I increase the range, he may yet be discovered, I do hope, that naught of ill hath happened to the boy. Aha, there it is. His tracking signal, yea, but what is this? Comes from Tatooine. What childish folly doth he seek therein? Mine order was on Naboo to remain. Ye damn right. We have but little time. I pray thee, Anakin, dost thou hear me?
Enter R2-D2 on balcony, receiving message.
My long-range transmitter hath been destroyed. Deliver this dispatch to Coruscant.
Exit Obi-Wan and R4-P17.
I shall, for I alone within the ship am here, my master's message to receive.
Exit R2-D2. Enter Anakin Skywalker holding Shmi Skywalker's body. Enter Padmé, Klieg Lars, Owen Lars, and Beru White Sun severally.
My mother, dead and wrapped within this shroud, I bring to this her final resting place. Good souls, I pray, do we all holy rites. Let there be a song of funeral dirge, the dead with charity enclosed in sand. Ugh. And then unto the ship, and then Naboo, where ne'er from Tatooine arrived more grief.
Owen sings a funeral dirge.
She is dead and gone, lady. She is dead and gone. At her head, a sandy turf, and at her heels, a stone. She's far beyond, lady. She's far beyond lady whom we knew in life, lady more than fond. She is past and done, lady. She is past and done, mourned by those who weep for her, mourned by her own son.
Where'er thou goest from this mortal coil, the place is better, for thou there dost dwell. Of loving partners thou wert ever first, the best man a man could find in the galaxy. Farewell, my love, my hope, my joy, my all, my gratitude complete, take thou with thee.
League, you're so different now. I had no strength to save thee, mother dear. My might was not sufficient. Still, I vow that nevermore I'll fail when faced with death. Already I do miss thee, past all sense.
Now we'll away to spend ourselves in grief.
Exeunt Klieg Lars, Owen Lars, and Beru Whitesun.
What anguish lies within my weary soul! The mother whom I loved, do love, would love, hath been removed. How shall I e'er be whole? Oh, monstrous fate that knits our lives above and doth not condense to look below and see what knots its tangled string doth weave. Would that I could its crushing grip forego and be its master, so to gain reprieve from all the mocking twists that fate doth give. One day I shall rise far beyond this fate, rise thither where all do forever live. Until that day, I curse this dark estate.
I bid thee, wilt thou come inside and eat?
I shall inside to fix the speeder, aye. For as I rode, the shifter did overheat. Life doth seem simpler when a project's nigh. There's little broken, but my skill may fix. Yet I could not fix her. Why did she die? And wherefore could I not save her by tricks? If I had greater strength, death would run dry.
There's aught within our massive galaxy that naught can fix, no matter what we do. Omnipotent thou art, canst thou see? Or thou art not, canst thou see?
Yet should I be, and will be someday true, most powerful among Jedi, yet this shall I be. It is mine earnest vow. One day I shall the strength of death offset.
Oh, Anakin, such fury in thy brow.
'Tis Obi-Wan who is to blame. Indeed, in him's the green-eyed monster, jealousy. He holds me back. Ooh. So I may not succeed.
What are these words? Pray speak, what troubles thee?
These hands. Oh, wretched hands that took enjoyment in killing Tusken men, and 'twere child's play. Yet, oh, they did make love to this employment. They are not near my conscience, never. Nay, the men, though, could not hope to satisfy my sick, bloodthirsty soul, which needed more. So killed I all. The women, children, I bathed the lot of them in filth and gore. They are like animals fit for a feast, and I did bring to slaughter every one. Oh, my soul doth fester like a raging beast. From hate to greater hate mine heart doth run.
Thine anchor is but human, Anakin.
I am a Jedi, and should better be.
My spirit is to thine a jointed twin. Thus may I bear thine every agony.
Enter R2-D2 and C-3PO.
R2, I pray, what is it?
He doth report this news. Some message comes from Obi-Wan Kenobi, a name most unfamiliar unto me. Good Master Anakin, know you this name?
Amidst all these moments of defeating grief, I have almost my senses quite forgot. Oh, good Master Obi-Wan, I'll heed your call. Good droid, the message thou shalt play anon.
R2-D2 begins playing the message. Enter Obi-Wan Kenobi aside in beam. Enter Yoda and Mace Windu on balcony, hearing the message as well.
My long-range transmission hath been destroyed. Deliver this dispatch to Coruscant. I've tracked the bounty hunter Jango Fett to Geonosis and his foundries vast, constructing battle droids by night and day. The vile Trade Federation doth no scheme to join its great droid army unto these. 'Tis clear the Viceroy Gunray hath conspired the Senator Ain Amidala to assassinate the corporate alliance. Together with the Commerce Guild have pledged allegiance. Aye, and armies to Count Dooku, and they're even forming... Wait a minute. I'm attacked!
Exit Obi-Wan from beam, brandishing his lightsaber.
More hath taken place on Geonosis, I feel, than revealed hath been.
Yea, master, I agree. Brave Anakin, let us avengers to Count Dooku be. Thou must remain where presently thou art, the senator at all costs to protect. This is mine order, thy priority.
I understand, my master, and obey.
They never shall reach Obi-Wan in time. 'Tis halfway across the galaxy immense. Behold, for I do speak with reason's rhyme. Yon Genosis is but parsecs hence.
'Tis true, if even the man is still alive.
What cause hast thou to speak with bitter words? Thou wouldst not stay and him thine help deprive. He is thy mentor. You are like two birds who fly together toward a common thing.
Forsooth, the man is like a father gull who raised his fledgling till it could take wing. He shared his nest with me. My faults did call, and with paternal love taught me to fly. I know the duty I owe to him, yet thou hurts Master Windu's strict reply. I must stay here, not fly upon a whim.
His order was to guard me, not to hide. And I shall soar to help thine Obi-Wan. If thou shalt some protection yet provide, thou must come with me till mine errand's done.
Wondrous wit of women's strength thou hast, and I am all entangled in thy brain. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. We shall find Obi-Wan, and at last the Jedi Council's orders are obeyed.
Enter R2-D2 and C-3PO as all enter the cruiser.
Now on to space we fly. It works me woe. Me thought that I would never travel so.
Exit. Scene 3, on the planet Coruscant. Enter Jedi 1 and Jedi 2.
Good friend, well met.
And thee as well, Holla. How hast thou spent this lovely merry day?
Wondering o'er what the future brings.
Indeed? What is it thou wonderest?
Our stories, and our strivings, and our wars. Shall they in other times remembered be? Is possible that some long time from now, mayhap in a galaxy far, far away, our tales shall be imparted to the young? Will there be anyone who doth recall wise Master Yoda's striking witticisms, or noble Master Windu's boundless might? What would some future far-off galaxy think of our battles and adventures here? Shall our republic yet remembered be when all empirically is past and gone?
Oh, heavy thoughts. Pray, let me rest thy mind, for I have often wondered this myself.
Yea, truly? What conclusions hast thou reached?
But this, why should another galaxy, well in the future, e'er have need of us? The future of another place shall be far different than we could ever think. Canst thou imagine folk in some far place all gather round to see our stories played? Their young men in our clothing all attired, their women as princesses arrayed, their builders fashioning a scene to match, their artisans detailing starship parts, their scholars indexing each term of ours, their engineers attempting to make droids, their foolish gestures mashing up our words. 'Tis near unthinkable. Some culture hints that knows of our beloved sacred force.
My friend, thy words are unexpected balm. Long time ahead in galaxy far off, they shall have situations hard enough that they need not rehearse our troubled times.
Thou seest, 'tis plain, unless our stories were some maudlin form of entertainment. That's ridiculous.
How passing strange should such a galaxy would be.
And now to supper, wilt thou come?
Lead on.
Exit Jedi 1 and Jedi 2. Enter Chancellor Palpatine.
The actors are arranged. The scene is set. The script itself is written in fate's hand. Still some few wisps of drama must unfold ere I do rise beyond this theater. The witless players make approach anon. Some have their lines pre-written in mine hand, for I have paid them well to act in my play. The others are mere tools unto my will, not players they, but plagued by my deceits. Mine entrance through the portico unto the stage that fortune hath designed for me is imminent. The role for which I live. My Senate role is merely cameo, and Chancellor is merely understudy unto that part I cherish, Emperor. Now grasp it swiftly, worthy Palpatine. Make sure the entrances and exits are directed to the purpose of thine act. From groundling unto stalls and balconies, the globe itself is thine, if thou so choose.
Enter Yoda, Mace Windu, Bail Organa, Jar Jar Binks, Senator Ask-Ak, and Vice Chancellor Masameda.
Hello.
"'Tis clear the commerce guilds prepare for war. Of that we are beyond all doubt by now.
Count Dooku hath devised a treaty with the guilds, that much is sure.
Debate no more. The army of the clones must soon be ours. 'Tis ready for the taking. We would be but folly-fallen fools to pass it by. Nay, our debate is neither closed nor done. The Senate never shall approve the use of clones unless the separatists attack.
This crisis doth demand such measures as would not elsewise be used. The Senate must convey what powers to the Chancellor we may to stifle this emergency. He then may, by supreme command, approve creation of an army of clones.
But what senator would have such courage to propose such radical amendments, eh, Jar Jar?
If Amidala were but here.
Oh, indeed, but all we have is Jar Jar Binks.
Exit all but Jar Jar.
Insinuation fills my troubled ears. 'Tis clear this senator and Palpatine wish me to act the part of Padmé here, and vote the Chancellor a power complete. They would play me as though I were a pipe, with stops and whistles made for their employ. They would pluck out the heart of my mystery, would sound me from my lowest note into the top of my compass if they had the skill. I shall not be so played, for I am not the fool for which they take me here to be conducted in a ballad dissonant. Yet of mine own accord, I see this path. Mine efforts, since the Jedi first did come to my Naboo, have been toward harmony betwixt the Gungans and Naboo at first, and then in Coruscant toward peace profound for every race within our galaxy. I had not power to foresee how all these matters shall unfold. Still, conscience doth compel me to continue as I may, and strive for reconciliation ere. Methinks these separatists are rank and vile, ere striving to create division harsh. Our dear Republic, though imperfect 'tis, is still the galaxy's profoundest hope for peace among the races that exist. Mayhap an army to protect our aims shall be the best solution. Oh, that I could have some knowledge of the future time, yet lacking knowledge thus. I only know that which o'er time hath been made known to me. And judging thus, I do trust Palpatine, and shall support his labors to protect the Republic, even by an army here. Go confidently to the Senate, Binks. There shall I aid the common good, methinks.
Exit. Scene 4, on the planet Geonosis. Enter Obi-Wan Kenobi, bound in fetters, and Count Dooku.
O traitor vile, you wretched, scheming rogue!
You have it wrong, my friend. What we have here is but a failure to communicate. My strong associates have gone too far to see you bound as madness to mine eyes.
Yet 'tis your cool hand that leads here, 'tis true.
'Tis not to do with me, believe me, sir. I shall petition for your quick release.
I hope it shall not be too long a time, for I have important work to do hereon.
Well said, and to the point say wherefore hath a Jedi Knight to Geonosis come?
I track a bounty hunter, Jango Fett. Know you the man?
No bounty hunters live herein, of which I am aware, because the Geonosis do not trust their kind.
Yes, who could blame them for this sound mistrust? Yet here he is, of that I am convinced.
'Tis piteous our past did never cross in now, brave Obi-Wan, for Qui-Gon e'er spoke of you well. Would that he still did live, for in this time his counsel will prove true.
Nay, Qui-Gon Jinn would never join with you.
Be not so sure, young Jedi. All may not be quite so clear as you imagine 'tis. You do forget, perhaps, that he was once apprenticed unto me as you to him. The Senate's rank corruption was well known to him, and ne'er would he have walked their path if he had learned the truth of where it leads.
What truth?
A truth you never shall believe. Pray listen with an open, willing ear. I shall unveil to you a wondrous tale, how the Republic hath been undermined, and is e'en now with full control of one most feared, the Dark Lord of the Sith.
Such tales are meant to frighten children, Count, yet are but fiction in the light of day. The Jedi are well aware of such a power, were it even making some ascent.
The dark side of the Force doth make them blind. Full many senators, even hundreds, aye, are ruled by the Sith Lord, Darth Sidious.
Your words are but idle tales, sir.
The Federation Viceroy once did work Darth Sidious withal, but was betrayed a decade since by this dark, evil lord. The Viceroy came to me and told me all. I prithee join with me, strong Obi-Wan. When our strength is combined, we shall conclude this bitter conflict and bring order to the galaxy entire.
I never shall join with you. I would rather be destroyed.
Your liberation may prove difficult.
Exit Obi-Wan.
I tell him naught but truth, yet he is deaf. These Jedi are made weak by their own pride. Reality shall come crashing in unless Jedi open their eyes anon. Still, I would happily have been joined by him. Together he and I could rule as Sith. Soon mine ambition knows no end, 'tis true. E'en as I serve my lord, I seek his place. Ha! Obi-Wan's defiance matters not. Reduced to bones he shall be by our plot.
Exit. Scene 5, on the planet Coruscant, inside the Senate chamber. Enter Chancellor Palpatine, Vice Chancellor Masameda, Jar Jar Binks, and other members of the Galactic Senate. Enter Yoda and Mace Windu on balcony, observing the proceedings.
'Tis clear that these are separatists. They did make a pact with Federation. Ye senators, fellow delegates, we should respond to these big treaties, ready to our republic with a big show. So Misa do propose the Senate immediate emergency power give to the Chancellor Supreme. Yay?
'Tis Palpatine, aye, Palpatine, hurrah!
Give order in the Senate. Order now.
It is with a reluctance limitless that I receive and to accept this charge. Democracy is that which I do love, and our republic is mine heart's desire. I shall lay down this burden of vast power when time shall be this crisis hath declined. My first act by this fresh authority shall be a mighty army to establish, which shall protect and serve the Republic's cause and counter this increasing ugly threat that cometh from the faithless separatists.
An army, aye, for Palpatine, hurrah!
Then it is done. The army shall exist. Republic hath a loaded weapon gained. The Jedi who remain shall come with me to Geonosis, aiding Obi-Wan.
Visit I shall make to cloners on Camino their story I'll hear. There shall I inspect this clone army and lay claim in Republic's name.
Exit. Act 5, Scene 1. On the planet Geonosis, the droid foundry, and the execution arena. Enter Anakin Skywalker and Padmé in ship with C-3PO and R2-D2.
Dost see the posts of steam that yonder rise? They tell of some exhaust ports down below.
Well seen, my lady. Keen are thy two eyes. Therein shall I touch down to meet our foe.
I prithee, Anakin, whate'er befalls, take thou instruction from mine every move. Should tact and manners fail inside these walls, war follows if our rivals disapprove. I, as a member of the Senate strong, belike may find a diplomatic end to all this conflict and its senseless wrong.
Aye, sure. Thy look doth all arguments suspend.
Exit Anakin and Padmé, disembarking.
Don't mess with me, dude. Don't do it.
Shall I remain to let them suffer ill? Forbid it so. They'll have my droidly help.
Mine errant impish friend, if they had needed our assistance, then 'tis plain they need but merely ask for it. Thou couldst much learn about the human mind if thou be by me wouldst be instructed.
Enter Anakin Skywalker and Padmé on balcony.
A large facility with many routes. I wonder where we shall find Obi-Wan.
Such wayward paths do trail these harsh disputes, and lead us unto webs by darkness spun.
Exit Anakin and Padmé.
For a mechanic, thinkest thou too much? I programmed M to understand humanity and all its complex, varied moods and attitudes. Oh, what a piece of work's humanity! How infinite is in faculty, in form and moving, how express and admirable! Presume thou not to doubt mine expertise. What doth thou mean? Thou sayest not droid. The plain conclusion's this. I am in charge.
I have a nobler, more important charge. These humans to protect, as best I may.
Oh, whither goest thou, small rogue? Thou knowest not what lies beyond R2. Hast thou lost every ounce of common sense?
R2-D2 disembarks with C-3PO in pursuit.
Alack, if thou shalt go, then wait for me. It's possible thou knowest where thou leadest.
Enter Anakin Skywalker and Padmé, pursued by Geonosians.
Ah, you brutes! Taste my lightsaber's hostile touch!
Anakin slays several Geonosians who flee, passing by C-3PO and R2-D2.
You beasts! Depart from us at once! Oh, oh!
Anakin and Padmé reach a precipice above the droid foundry.
Our path doth lead from trouble unto trouble. Behold, our way doth cease upon this ledge.
Ah, the plank indeed, our misery doth double, for now it disappears, 'tis but a wedge.
I fall!
Padmé falls, in landing on the conveyor belt below.
My love! My life! I follow thee!
Anakin jumps to the conveyor belt. Enter Geonosians fighting Anakin. He destroys them.
A vast machine with plates and hammered steel? A one wayward step shall be the death of me, but if I but guide my steps with even keel, then peradventure I may best it yet. Be swift, my feet, the mallets to avoid!
He runs underneath several large hammering and clamping devices, escaping their blows.
'Tis like a gauntlet by some devil set. Is this the scene in which I am destroyed?
Ah, my giant senses aid my progress here. Thou still, mine heart, my Padmé is far gone. Her death herein, 'tis mine utmost fear. I need no stronger reason to press on.
3PO and R2-D2 arrive on the precipice above the droid foundry.
Oh, madness most profound! What sight is this? Yea, shut me off. Machines that make machines. Such strange perversity I never saw.
R2-D2 bumps into C-3PO from behind.
Oh, take care, R2. I almost fell.
Adventure shall befall him, ere he knows.
R2-D2 bumps into C-3PO, knocking him off the precipice onto a passing foundry vehicle.
I fall. I ask for me tomorrow. You shall find me a scrap droid. A nightmare this. We're not in Tatooine, not anymore. Oh, there's no place like home.
The vehicle drops C-3PO onto a conveyor belt.
Have I no heart that I this pain deserve?
R2-D2 fires his boosters and flies into the foundry chamber.
I fly, my friends. I fly, my friends, to save.
A Geonosian attacks Padmé.
Oh, nasty, wretched creature, let me go! Alas, I fall into some larger container. Such unforgiving strife doth work us woe, that our hopes have turned grim, could not be plainer.
The large bucket into which Padmé falls is swept away by a machine.
I wonder what became of poor R2, who doth excel at finding trouble. Ah!
C-3PO's head is removed and replaced with a battle droid head.
I've lost mine head, or rather body too. I know not which, for where doth sense reside? Mine eyes still see the foundry, yet themselves have not the power to move, and still my feet do feel the ground, yet have no power to think. Oh, senseless life, when head and trunk are riven in twain, when body is from brain detached.
The machine attaches a battle droid body to C-3PO's head, resulting in C-3PO-1, C-3PO's body with a battle droid head, and C-3PO-2, C-3PO's head with a battle droid body.
My body fixed unto another droid. Mine head another body hath assumed. Confusion bleak that splits my soul in two.
Exit C-3PO-1 and C-3PO-2.
The force is with me here, these beasts to fight, yet they are more than I can ever stand.
Anakin falls and his hand is clamped beneath a steel plate.
Oh, I fall! The fiends o'ercome this Jedi Knight. Oh, I shall be finished, be mine own by... Try it again! Shall I be finished, be by my own hand.
It's a shame he can't read! This massive barrel shall undo me quite, for it shall soon with molten lead be filled. Oh, this shall be a terrifying sight, a senator outdone by liquid spilled. Sexy.
Now to it, droid, and do thy finest work. Connect with the machines to make it stop.
R2-D2 plugs into the machine and stops the molten metal from filling Padmé's barrel. The barrel is released and falls. Exit R2-D2.
Safe from the heat, but still I'm in the fire. I fall and shall soon some knocks receive, stands doubt. The barrel crashes. Fie! Occasion dire. Now helplessly like water, I'm poured out.
Oh, the blaze upon this belt shall be mine end. A Jedi split upon a razor slight, unless I may mine energies expand and beat this apparatus in a trice.
Anakin dodges swiftly as a machine cuts his hand free from the steel plate. His lightsaber is destroyed in the process.
Ah, my freedom I, but not without a cost. My new lightsaber hath been made unfit. Ah, when we find Obi-Wan who now is lost, I'll face odd quirks and remnants of his wit.
Enter Jango Fett and several droidicas as Geonosians surround Padmé.
I promise move once and it shall be your last, Jedi. You droidicas, you take him away.
Jango Fett moves aside.
Our journey to find Obi-Wan is o'er. For sure we were overcome by bitter foes. The vile assassins who did try before to end my life now their death impose. I truly it doth seem I may make my walk into some tragic and untimely end. Yet just as heart should fear and mind should balk, I fear it not, because love doth suspend. The fear that otherwise would fill my soul, indeed, even as death looms before mine eyes. Mine heart is but another one made whole. What I had spurned, I now shall recognize. The battle we have lost, but not the war. E'en if we die, our love shall have its day.
Be not afraid, O lady I adore.
To die is not what brings mine heart dismay. For verily, mine heart doth daily burn. A piece of a death arrives with each new sun, since thou into my life hast made a return.
What meanst thou? To what end do thy words run?
The thing mine heart doth realize at last, though it comes too late, do thou hear me? Inexplicably, I love thee, Anakin.
Whoa! Out of nowhere, elation vast! Yet I had thought our love was not to be. The moment was not right, our love to bloom, for truly it would mean a life of lies, thus bringing to our lives a world of doom. These were your words, which from your lips did rise.
The situation dooming us therein seems less important since I've found my bliss. I truly, deeply, inexplicably love thee, Anakin.
Ah, then if we die upon a kiss.
They kiss as they are guarded into the execution arena. Enter Obi-Wan Kenobi bound against a pillar and cheering spectators. Enter Count Dooku, Jango Fett, Poggle the Lesser, Nute Gunray, and Boba Fett on balconies surveying the scene.
My Padawan hath come to save my life. Mayhap his action doth misguided seem, since he and Padmé both arrive in bonds. Yet I confess their presence is most welcome. For two shall make a stronger stand than one, and three shall make a stronger stand than two. That's math.
I'm just gonna wait because I want to see your arms get really tired. I mean, a clip for holding hair I shall conceal, though normally it keeps mine hair all right. Here shall it yet another purpose serve, and keep my fate aright. Now hide, sly clip.
Padmé hides the clip in her mouth. She and Anakin are chained to pillars.
Fair greetings, eager faithful Padawan. I had begun to wonder if indeed the message that I sent hath been received.
I did and retransmitted as you said. 'Twas all as you did order, Master, yea, until we did decide to rescue you.
Good job. Thy plan was brave, though. Fate had other plans. And now your fate is bound with mine in chains. Why do I prick him, when he but tried to serve me a good turn? More thanks he doth deserve in this, though his work was in vain.
Shut up, all of you. I prithee viewers all, maintaining the peace, the execution shall commence anon.
Ah!
That was very rude.
Buddy.
Enter into the arena 3 beasts, the Acklay, the Nexu, and the Reek, and their keepers.
Oh. From bad to worse, what monstrous beasts. It's too monstrous. Take it away. Take it away.
Oh, even now, we 3 met again. I, thunder, lightning, bring my pain.
Yea, when the hurly-burly is done, a meal we shall have lost or won.
That will be ere the set of sun.
But where the place?
In here is fine.
I here upon these folk to dine.
I come, the Reek, with horns severe, a coat of armor sharp as spear, such bulk as could destroy a ship. No creature from my grasp may slip.
The Acklay eye with teeth like knives, made for defeating human lives. 6 legs like iron set with spikes. I rage and I do as I like.
I and the Nexus, small but fierce, with claws designed frail flesh to pierce. Barbs on my back to work you woe. I'll catch ye whether swift or slow.
Now,
goes our food, and food is fair. Come, blood, fog, and filthy air.
They nailed it.
Terrifying. Terrifying monsters.
The beasts approach Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Padmé.
I have a bad feeling about this, sir. They can't even say anything together.
Padmé releases one of her bonds with the hidden hair clip and climbs to the top of her pillar.
Whilst my 2 friends do gape and wonder so, already liberty have I secured.
Remain thou calm, young Padawan. Relax and concentrate upon the moment.
Aye, but what of Padmé? Tender, sweet, and true.
Doth appear she's risen above her fear.
Oh, behold, my clever lady stands atop the pillar. There are creatures to o'erthrow.
Here come the beasts. 'Tis either them or us.
The Acklay approaches Obi-Wan, slashing its pincers at him.
This one is mine, shall be my feast. I strike at him, my rage released. Oh, he is quick and parries me, alas. I've hit his chains, he's free!
Shall thou not make a hardier attempt? To think I was e'en afraid of these.
The Acklay and Obi-Wan continue to skirmish as the Reek charges toward Anakin.
I'll ram the other one anon, and show him all the Reek's vast brawn. I'll double all his toil and trouble, until he burns like cauldron bubble.
This one is not as fearsome as he seems. He's got a horn on his head, but he's so pink. O'er leaping him, I land upon his back. Now come, thick chains that bound me to the post. Around his neck, I'll ride the beastie yet.
The Nexu approaches Padmé, leaping up the pillar on which she perches.
The last is mine, and soft her flesh, made for a meal that's ripe and fresh. Come down and fill my belly up. Today on blood-red meat I'll sup.
Down, wretched beast, with fetters do I strike. I'll teach thee a lesson of Naboo. Come once again, and I shall pound thy pate. Oh, agony, the beast hath scratched my spine.
Yeah.
The Nexu tears into Padmé's back, and she screams.
Ah!
First blood is mine, ram boldly I. Once more the pillar I shall try.
Oh, the scimitar is finished soon.
Or mayhap I should this creature not have mocked, for now he comes with stamina renewed. I roll, whoa, and dive, ha! yet fear that I, perchance, his 6 legs are now 4 beyond my skill.
March well, my son, and thou shalt see how a Jedi becometh little more than a morsel, tender and raw.
The Reek knocks Anakin from its back as it continues to charge around the arena.
Oh! I'll not be topped! Thus says the Reek, this human's power o'er me is weak. I toss him off, and thus he falls. And now my hunger, boot my hunger loudly calls.
Pull yourself together, Reek.
We were getting to be friends, alas, unseated by this scaly brute, and now be dragged across the turf, most harsh. Ugh.
I come again, the dame to eat, and shortly shall the taste defeat. Then I shall taste a different feast, provision rare made for a beast.
Thou hadst thy chance, and took the skin from me, but thou shalt not receive a second chance. Aye, climb thou higher, nasty, hairy fiend, so high thou dost forget how long's the fall.
Padmé swings from her perch and kicks the Nexu, which falls to the ground, whimpering.
Ouch.
Oh, the wrenches are not allowed to struggle thus.
Methinks the good Viceroy rules concern her not.
I save a feasty dame thine hit. Meat's richer when one works for it.
This many-legged monster ceaseth not. The pillar to which I was lately fixed hath been knocked over in its wrath severe. Yet an opportunity arises. A Geonosian keeper draws too near. Ha ha! His pointed spear becometh mine!
Obi-Wan throws the Geonosian keeper toward the Acklay, skewering it on the Geonosian spear. Meanwhile, the Reek slows its charge and stops dragging Anakin.
The creature slows its charge so I may rise, and now I sense a difference in its mien. Exhausted by this conflict in these games, it may a Jedi's calmer mind obey. I prithee, listen, animal of might. I do not seek to thee domesticate, for thou art independent, stout, and stern. I only ask to see me as thine equal. We two shall ride as one, my gallant steed, and give thy brutal masters cause to fear.
His reason speaks a noble word. Thus he and I shall make a herd.
Anakin mounts the Reek.
He that knows better how to tame a beast, now let him speak. 'Tis charity to show.
These fetters I'll unfetter and be free. With both hands loose I shall succeed perforce.
My third attempt shall be the last. Prepare thou to be my repast.
Anakin's Reek charges at and strikes the Nexu, killing it.
Boom!
Ouch.
Oh, Anakin, my savior and my love.
Forgive me, lady, for my sore delay. 'Twas one or two small matters kept me, dove. Leap down and share a merry ride, I pray.
She jumps down onto the Reek behind Anakin while Obi-Wan brandishes his spear against the Acklay.
Thou monster, now we have a fairer fight. Thou hast thy pincer's eye, and I have mine! Ha!
Shall Acklay be the only beast who shall today enjoy a feast? Well, to it then, and let us fight. Your death shall sate mine appetite.
Thou hast the disadvantage, reckless brute, for while thy points are all attached to thee, my spear shall fly and hit thee neath thy pate. Ha!
Obi-Wan throws his spear at the Acklay, wounding it in the shoulder.
Ooh!
A simple prick shall not suffice. If thou dost needle in a trice, I'll match thy sticker's quid pro quo, and watch your blood begin to flow.
'Tis good to know when holding maketh sense, 'tis better yet to know when one should fold. 'Tis best to know when one should walk away, yet known time hath come for me to run! I'll join the others, yea, no gambler, I.
Obi-Wan runs and jumps onto the Reek behind Padmé.
Hey.
It is not a script that I did write for her. She should be in a monster's got to error now. A Jango go and finish her anon.
All patience, good Viceroy. She shall surely die.
Enter droidicas.
Oh, from worst to worst, we are surrounded.
Oh, fie. Methought our freedom almost was acquired.
Enter Mace Windu on balcony, brandishing his lightsaber against Jango Fett, as many Jedi, including Ki-Adi-Mundi, rush into the arena below. Geonosians flee the arena.
Yeah. Bear witness, old boy. Your plot is overthrown. My big purple lightsaber.
Old Master Windu, all my gratitude I bear to you for joining us herein.
This produce is pulp. Fiction is your plan. To put it plain, your reign of terror ends, motherfucker.
'Tis brave yet foolish, mine old Jedi friend. You are outnumbered far beyond your ken.
I think not. Soon you shall be in a cell, or perhaps dead. It matters not to me, bitch. Motherfucker. Wrong movie.
We shall both see what twists fate knits for us.
Enter a large battalion of battle droids, including C-3PO-1 in the ranks, attacking.
Inflamed my passion is. Thus may you die in flames, Jedi.
Jango shoots flames at Mace, who leaps to the stage.
Woo! Behold, how like a kite I do descend. I hover on, propelled by Windu's force. Yo, Jango gonna stay chained, fool.
With hope renewed, we fight this battleground. Now lightsabers provided by our friends.
Alas, I cannot feel my legs aright. Mayhap I have a need for maintenance.
A blast knocks Anakin, Padmé, and Obi-Wan from the Reeks back.
A sturdy mount, I thank thee for thine aid. Flee now at once, and hope speed thee away.
A battle is no place for me. Thus Reek shall turn his tail and flee.
Exit the Reek.
A chariot doth nearly run me o'er. I leap in, throw the driver out of joint.
Padmé leaps onto a passing chariot, subduing its driver and taking the reins.
My lady, I shall join thee thereupon to battle from a better vantage point.
Enter more battle droids with C-3PO-2 in the ranks.
What is this noise that clatters in mine ears? A battle? Oh, alas, take me therefrom. Yet do these legs, these stubborn borrowed legs, propel mine head where I'd not wish to go. Oh, grave mistake. I am not programmed for destruction, nay, but merely etiquette. I shoot the Jedi vermin to destroy, but oh, here comes a shot toward mine head.
A ricocheting blaster fire destroys C-3PO-1's battle droid head as his body falls to the ground.
We are outnumbered sorely in this fight.
These Jedi are no match for Jango Fett. Feel the fire of my blasted Jedi scum. As your candle I do snuff down below hath Windu fallen. These other Jedi being no match for me, I'll seek them out and try them in the field.
Jango flies to the stage, facing off with Mace. Enter the Reek, charging at Jango Fett.
That's right, we're back! Back by popular demand, the Reek doth charge again, my friends, and for my rage I'll make amends. Charge at this one who works you woe, that he may feel the Reek's harsh blow.
But this beast doth run o'er me as one with the strength of 100 bulls. Now doth it mean to charge on me again? Thou mayst have knocked me down once, monster, yet no one hath ere twice brought me defeat.
Jango fires at the Reek, killing it.
Oh, hell no. Unjustly done, the nobles. Oh, wait. Yeah, unjustly done, the noble steed to slay. Now shalt thou die hard with a vengeance. Comes Mace Windu boldly. Lay on, Jango Fett.
How quickly he comes with speed, both fast and harsh. Mine every shot he doth avoid, as though I were but a child's plaything to him. In closer now, and closer, fie! This is the end. Aye, here falleth the Fett.
Mace cuts off Jango's head and then looks to Count Dooku.
Well, shit. My bounty hunter quite undone, methinks. This may portend the changing of the tide of battle. See how Master Windu doth behold me with his eyes of burnished steel.
Behold, I this fell seen with the eyes of a child. Must I now grow into a man at once? My father cruelly murdered by this Jedi. Remember this moment, Boba. I let it mark thine every footstep forward. My father shall be avenged, and I, in time, shall take his place as the most vicious bounty hunter that e'er did roam the galaxy. Learn this lesson, Jedi. Like the wild, truly unruly Hydra, you cannot strike the head from the Fetts, but another shall grow in its place.
Exit Boba.
Die, Jedi dogs. Alas, what did I say? I am so sorry for my body's actions. This is beyond all proper protocol.
A Jedi uses the Force to knock down C-3PO2, and another battle droid falls slain on top of him.
Beg pardon, I am trapped. Might someone help?
Our chariot's destroyed, but we fight on. Be like the battle turns toward our gain.
Our adversaries may soon be withdrawn. Perchance our struggle hath not been in vain. But justify thy words, beloved, please. Is this thy diplomatic end, I ask?
Determined negotiations these, thy words are better suited for this task.
The Acklay approaches Obi-Wan from behind, unbeknownst to him.
Ah, I fight these battle droids and now they flee. What fear hath just shake them? Certainly not I.
Here is the one who did me wrong, who pricked me with a bitter prong. Yet I shall do him better still. His life or mine, I come what will.
The beast hath come again to pay his debt. But little doth he know my newfound strength. When he did seek to slay me earlier, I had no lightsaber and was not whole. Taste thou flaming touch of Jedi sword! Yeah! I take thee legs, one at a time from thee, sweep underneath, and cut thee down to size.
Obi-Wan runs under the Acklay, cutting off its legs as he goes, and then runs it through.
A bitter pain, a monster's trick. He injureth me to the quick. The Acklay's life shall be no more. He triumphs where none hath before.
The Acklay dies. Enter R2-D2.
The battle is laid out on every side. As Jedi strong with battle droids conflict, pass safely through, for none think me a threat. How may I render services to my friends? Ah, there is my companion 3PO, upended on the field, awaiting aid. Since I did bring C-3PO into this, 'tis meet that I remove him from it too.
R2-D2 approaches C-3PO2.
Oh, R2, wherefore art thou here? What art thou doing, droid?
R2-D2 releases a magnet and attaches it to C-3PO's head, removing the head from the battle droid body.
Cease this at once. Thou shalt my circuit strain. My neck, alack, once more my body's gone. At least this time I have not lost mine head. Where shalt thou take me, dragging me along?
R2-D2 pulls C-3PO2's head next to C-3PO1's body, joining them once more.
Was e'er a droid beside himself as I? Take thou good care, R2, as thou fixed me. I would not scorched be by thy rapiers. Repairs. 'Tis better I, yet is mine head aright?
The battle presses in and we attain. There are too many of them to succeed.
Oh, you are correct, good master, for our plight looks dismal by the light of droidly fire.
The deep blue sea hath not such magnitude as all these battle droids which come sans end.
By my command, I end this gross attack. Cease, droids, that I may speak unto the Jedi.
The battle droids draw up their weapons and stop approaching.
Brash Master Windu, gallantly you fought, and shall one day remembered be within the Jedi archives through history. Yet now the battle's finished, make surrender, and you may spare your humble little life.
We Jedi Knights shall ne'er be subject to the sad false law and order you would bring, and neither shall we serve as hostages. We are not coins with which you may acquire, I could talk, I swear, a vast republic. Nay, Count Dooku, ne'er.
You've brought mine apologies, old friend, and purchased in the deal your own quick deaths.
Behold, above, how many ships do come!
Enter Yoda with ships full of clone troopers. Full many ships fly on the scene, o'er all the heads of the combatants here, resounding like the noise of a machine. Surrounding all, they bring both hope and fear. O'er all the clones doth Yoda take the lead. On deck he standeth, ready for the fight. The ships of clones do meet the Jedi need. Here strike they now the battle droids with might. Confusion in your mind mayhap doth rise. Oh, how sly rumor tangles up your mind. Naught knew Count Dooku of the clones' surprise, for he believed they were to him assigned, until good Obi-Wan Kamino found. Sith planned to use the clones as their own force. Instead, the Jedi did these plans confound. Or so it seems, yet rumor hath her course. Now you may think the Jedi have a strength above whatever foes they e'er have faced. But do remember that the clones at length on the Republic's rolls shall soon be placed. Use your imagination. If the Sith nigh run the Republic, e'en as Dooku said, disaster to the Jedi comes forthwith. Soon, this clone army shall by Sith be led. Here to the Jedi comes all unforeseen events that shall undo them through and through. Result shall be a hapless closing scene. E'en Jedi can't escape a rumor true.
Around our allies, those who have survived thus far, a margin create.
These blessed ships unto our rescue come. Behold how with shocking potency they blast the enemy to kingdom come. I find myself imbued with gratitude for their most sudden advent on the scene. The strength they bring is vast and measureless, perhaps could conquer galaxies entire. What would befall were they not on our side? I hope I shall ne'er witness such a day.
Make haste, good Jedi all, for we must flee.
Unto the ships we go, we fly anon.
Interruptions unexpected, aye. Yet may still run into a broader purpose.
Exit Count Dooku, Nute Gunray, and Poggle the Lesser from balcony.
If Dooku escapes, rally ever more systems to his cause, he shall.
Exit combatants from the field. The ships holding clone troopers fly away, including a ship containing Yoda, Mace, Ki-Adi, and other Jedi, and another ship containing Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Padmé. Only C-3PO and R2-D2 remain on stage.
Have they stolen hence, left me asleep? R2, I've had a most rare vision. Yea, I've had a dream. Hast wit of droid to say what dream it was? I were but an ack. If I did go about to expound this dream, methought I was, yet no droid can tell what. Methought I was, and two, methought I had, but I am but a patched fool if I will offer to say what methought I had. The eyes of droids have never heard, the ears of droids have never seen droid circuitry, not able been to sense nor programming conceive, nor in droid's core to make report what my dream was. I'll speak no more of it.
It seems the droid hath bottomed out his sentence. Senses, fear not, C-3PO, I'll guide thee hence.
Exit. Scene 2, on the planet Geonosis. Enter Yoda with Clone Troopers 1 and 2.
Small Master Yoda. Small Master Yoda, hear my meek report. All forward sights are making their advances.
Very sooth, very good. I shall unto the center of command make way. Pray, concentrate fire on that starship nearest by. Thus succeed, shall we?
Indeed, good Master Jedi. Now, Sirrah, move quadrants all to Sector 515.
Exit. Enter Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, Padmé, and Clone Troopers 3 and 4 on balcony in ship.
Take care, good friends, and hold fast to the ship.
Aim just above the fuel cell so we may destroy these foundries and confound our foes.
Thy instincts serve thee well, young Padawan. I pray thee, let us fly and make attack upon the Federation starships. Quick!
Oh, how the battle rages down below. The battle droids raid both small and large, with droidekas beside them in the fight. Behold how they assault with armored tanks, contraptions spinning with enormous wheels, swift flying drones that soar toward their marks, with missiles, lasers, blasters which illume the sky, sea lights of blue and red twixt us and them, and 'twere a pyrotechnic show. Yet still the troopers on our side strive on, destroying one of their vast starships. Look! A sandstorm furious it doth create. Our dauntless troopers move into the fray, o'ercoming the droids by higher sums, the battle which doth seem a clash betwixt two massive armies, equal in their strength, belike 'tis finally a numbers game.
They continue to fly. Enter Count Dooku, Nute Gunray, Poggle the Lesser, and other Geonosians in the command center.
The Jedi, you have a master, an army of Aster.
That seemeth most impossible, for how could they a force so quickly generate?
With every droid available, I will strike.
There are too many troops against us here.
Besides, communications have been blocked.
Oh, this is a situation bodes not well for us. The starships must return to space anon.
Exit Nute.
Our only option now is to retreat.
My master strong shall never tolerate Republic and its treachery herein.
Death doth await us here if we do stay. Even more, we shall lose something even more. All warriors shall flee to the catacombs. Thus shall the Jedi never find the thing hid shrewdly here on Geonosis, yea. Safeguards plan for weapon ultimate, thou shalt the Republic shatter once complete. Aye, were they to discover these designs, receive a traitor's doom we surely would.
You may entrust me with those sly designs. I shall take them along to Coruscant. In safety with my master they'll reside. Now let us ride and join the battle, comrades.
Count Dooku and two Geonosians board speeder bikes and fly from the command center. Exit Poggle the Lesser and other Geonosians.
Observe below!
Did Dooku shoot him down?
The rockets all are spent.
Well, then follow on.
The man is full of might and fury, too. We shall need help to overcome his power.
Yet neither time nor help we have enough. If we do wait for help, time has passed. I warned Anakin and I can stop Count Dooku. We are ample time and help.
I sense it is Jedi who do trail me now. Companions fall behind whilst they give chase.
The Geonosians fall away from Dooku and take position on the other side of the balcony.
Alas, now come the blast behind us. Fie, our ship is harshly struck.
Ah! I fall once more!
Padmé and Clone Trooper 4 fall from the balcony onto the sand of Geonosis. Exit Count Dooku and Geonosians into a tower hangar.
Nay! Benni! Benni! Let the ship on!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Let not thy feelings personal betray our mission, Anakin. The speeder pursue, for 'tis our one and only aim.
Nay! Lower down the ship!
I'll never defeat Count Dooku by myself, for he is skilled with some dark, unimaginable strength. I need thee, Anakin. If we can catch the man, be like this war shall quickly end. We have employment most essential, which doth supersede thy private interests.
I cannot for your mission, or your war. 'Tis Padmé who disturbed mine only thoughts. The ship must land.
Thou shalt be excluded from the one strong Jedi Order. Canst thou not?
I cannot leave my love in such a state.
Speak thou with sense, quietly. Let reason fill thy mind. How dost thou think thy Padmé would comport herself if she were faced with such a choice?
She would her duty serve in everything.
Goddamn right. Thus, thou shalt too. So we hurry on. Toward the tower where Dooku fled.
Exit Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Clone Trooper 3. Enter Yoda below, aside with Clone Trooper 1.
Such tension sense I betwixt Obi-Wan and his brave young Anakin.
The army of the droids doth make retreat.
Well done, Commander. Bring me a ship, that I may make pursuit anon.
Exit Clone Trooper 1.
This feeling shaketh even unto my very spirit. Not well it bodeth.
Exit Yoda.
Dear lady, are you injured?
Nay, sirrah.
With all due haste, we should make way unto the forward center of command, e'en now.
Nay. Hear thou my command, brave trooper. We shall go unto the hangar in a trice. I prithee, find a transport we may use.
'Tis done, my lady, e'en as you commanded.
Exit Clone Trooper 4.
Mine Anakin, my love, did leave me here, now knowing what web fate may had spun for me. Was this some oversight of love most blind? Or did he, in the instant, choose some path that led him hence, even from his fallen love? Nay, I'd not have it so. The man is true. We must not let our passion override our sense, which knoweth that to which 'tis called. Belike his duty did inform his acts, responsibility his movements urged. Do not mistrust thine heart's own second half. O Padmé, he is truer far beyond thyself, for thou dost doubt whilst he doth serve. Be still then, fear and rally to his cause. Sweet Anakin, I come unto thine aid, ne'er more to doubt the love thou hast displayed.
Exit Padmé. Scene 3, on the planet Geonosis in the tower hangar. Enter Count Dooku.
The army of the clones hath been revealed far sooner than my master did design. Yet it shall be of little consequence. His plan is perfectly constructed, not to be disrupted by such accidents. The Jedi make pursuit and shall anon be here. I greet the fight to come with glee, for they shall witness the power far beyond the expectation, and their knowledge, yea. The day the dark side of the Force shall be made plain for all to see, and Obi-Wan, so saturated with the Jedi's pride and his naive, young, sniveling Padawan, shall know the dread that from the dark side comes. What joy to have a potent hand in this, what bliss, this frightful faculty to wield, what ecstasy my master's will to serve, what pleasure to unveil his awful might. The Jedi come, and soon the Jedi pass, and thus the Sith shall dominate the sea.
Enter Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker.
You shall make ample recompense for all those Jedi whom you slaughtered here today.
Let us take him together, Anakin. Proceed thou left, and then I'll go right.
No, I shall take him now.
No, quick, of impulsive rush of reckless youth.
If thou wouldst move swift as lightning, boy, thou dost a taste of lightning's touch deserve.
Count Dooku strikes Anakin with lightning from his hand, felling him.
You see, bold Obi-Wan, my Jedi powers are greater far than yours. Surrender.
It shall not be. Your lightning doth impress, yet I believe your thunder is but noise.
They duel.
Rash, Master Obi-Wan, you disappoint. Your strength is weak, though Yoda doth place you in such high esteem. Have you no more? Can you not best an old man as myself?
What a gift of darkness he doth display here. Such terrible and wondrous vigor. Fie! The man is far more powerful than I.
Feel now the wrath of my lightsaber sting.
Count Dooku hits Obi-Wan on the arm and leg with his lightsaber, cutting him. Obi-Wan falls to the ground.
This final blow doth end you, Obi-Wan.
Yet not whilst I have life or breath to move. If you would slay my master, you should know I stand athwart the passage thither, rogue, and you must make your wicked way past me!
Anakin jumps in and blocks Dooku's lightsaber as Dooku prepares to slay Obi-Wan.
'Tis brave, young one. Yet I would think thou hadst thy lesson learned. Shall I school thee again?
For certain, I am but a pupil slow to learn, especially from teachers vile.
But Anakin, take thou thy lightsaber, and my lightsaber. Mine arms may not have to assist thee, so take thou their natural extension, Padawan.
Obi-Wan throws his lightsaber to Anakin, who begins dueling Count Dooku with a lightsaber in each hand.
This double threat is merely double chance, and twice the opportunity for me. Yet feel my blast, and double now it's single. Thy lightsaber in twain upon my stroke.
Dooku cuts one of Anakin's lightsabers in two. They continue to duel.
Oh, the batteries died at the right time. A single death shall be enough for you.
The boy hath might. The force is strong with him. Indeed, he doth begin to wear on me. Yet I shall conquer him with greater vigor. I shall not strike him down, but teach him a lesson he shall not soon forget.
Count Dooku uses his lightsaber to cut off Anakin's arm.
Ah!
And throw him to Obi-Wan.
Oh, my arm! Oh, I like my arm cut off before its time! Oh, cruelty! Oh, bitter agony! Pray, Master, do forgive! I am unarmed! It's not working! And have no tool with which to make defense. Pray, Master, do forgive. I am disarmed and cannot fight to save you or myself. How shall I hold my Padmé's hands in mine? How shall I stroke her hair of softest strands? How shall I feel the smoothness in her cheek? How shall I wrap her in a fond embrace? Oh, arm, my instrument of youthful love, how shall I woo without thee by my side?
It's okay, we're good. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
The battle is done, and I may flee.
Enter Yoda.
Old Master Yoda, have you come as well? Shall you, like these two frail and fractured men, have your days numbered by the crafty Count? Your Jedi Order weak hath interfered in our affairs but one too many times. The sum is this: we shall your ranks divide and multiply your suffering sans end.
Count Dooku uses the Force to break off pieces of the hangar, sending them hurling toward Yoda. Yoda uses the Force to hold them at bay.
Indeed, 'tis certain. Powerful you are, Dooku. The dark side I sense. Yet your figures fail. All adds not as up as you see, for the Force mine is. Your equation's wrong, for integral the Force is. On this you may count.
I calculate my powers rise above the quantity in any Jedi Knight. Not in the galaxy shall ever subtract my strength, which runs toward infinity. Men cannot withstand my total power.
Count Dooku releases lightning from his hands, which Yoda deflects.
Much to learn you have. Your dark shall ne'er outnumber mine arithmetic.
It is obvious this fight shall not be won by tallying our knowledge of the Force, but by some other calculus indeed. Lightsabers may test our equality. Then we shall see who's greater and who's less.
Yoda and Count Dooku duel.
I skip, I parry, soar, as I have for even more than 800 years.
His speed, how unexpected and profound. His skill, beyond the measure of a man, his energy near inconceivable. His grace, how like an angel he doth fly. I cannot win this contest, now I know. Though I with all my dark arts skillful am, it seems he is of dark and light combined. The owner of the rainbow's very glow, with wisdom far surpassing the world.
But ably you have, former Padawan of mine, yet I am master.
This is but the beginning, Yoda. Your love of others shall be your undoing.
Count Dooku uses the Force to knock one of the hangar's columns onto Obi-Wan and Anakin.
Alas, this is the end. The rocks and things that Dooku threw toward him once before are nothing next to the vast pillar. Oh, my spirit youth, prepared to meet thy death.
Enormous it is. Only if with eyes I look, the Force better sees.
Exit Count Dooku as Yoda uses the Force to catch the column and throw it aside.
Immense authority in one so small, I ne'er would have believed it possible. My life he spares to live another day. He shall not yet see Obi-Wan as a ghost.
Now worse matters are. This grim power threat portends. Dark from dark shall come.
Enter Padmé with a battalion of clone troopers.
Oh, Anakin, how art thou sore abused?
My Padmé sweet, thou art alive and well, and I am thine, though by the dark side used.
Together we shall journey through this hell.
These protestations of affection ring most dissonantly on mine ears, and yet they hold no great surprise. Mayhap we were unwise to let these two become so close.
'Tis he must decide, his love or the Jedi path. A choice he now hath.
Exit. Scene 4. On the planet Coruscant. Enter Darth Sidious and Count Dooku on balcony.
The Force is with us, Master Sidious.
I welcome thee with joy, brave Lord Tyrannus. You have served well in every matter and deserve thy master's commendation rich.
It is a privilege to serve Darth Sidious. Moreover, Master, I share this report. The war begins, which we two did decide.
Most excellent, astute apprentice mine. All doth proceed exactly as I have planned.
Exit. Enter Yoda, Mace Windu, and Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Jedi Temple.
Brave masters both, think ye it may be true what Dooku said of Sidious complete? Control all the Senate, can it be?
Join with the dark side, Count Dooku hath, verily, certain that much is. Lying, deceiving, scheming, fomenting mistrust, these are now his ways.
Tis possible his words no cleaner than the dung of Bantha are. Yet still methinks perforce the Senate must be closer watched.
Yea, Master Windu, mine opinion and your own one and the same are.
Where is your keen apprentice Anakin? Hath he been plunged into a sea of love?
He hath escorted Amidala home. Yes, I get what you're saying. Back to the planet of Naboo they go. What there his actions are I cannot say, but sir, about this recent battle, I had thought at length without the clones was the Republic's loss, not victory.
Victory, say you? 'Tis no noble victory, Master Obi-Wan. The dark side's curtain falls gloomily o'er our play. The Clone Wars begins.
Obi-Wan comes forward as the others freeze. Enter Anakin Skywalker and Padmé on balcony.
New fear, or the Republic settles fast. As by our enemies we are disarmed. Deceit and cunning fall on every side, and rumor of an unknown threat doth grow.
Along the way, some learned to speak in love, and others learned the cost of arrogance. Some teachers found that they had much to learn, whilst learners overtook their masters true.
Disruption and mistrust do grow as weeds, a bitter atmosphere for the Republic. The Star Wars we must wage begin, 'tis clear, as all our certainty doth turn to fear.
Our play doth end upon a fretful note, as worry o'er the dark side doth pervade. The evil Sith their wicked plans promote, whilst Yoda and Mace Windu are dismayed. The clones and their battalions are a sight. Their hundreds and their thousands fall in line. Against the legions of the droids they'll fight. Galaxy in conflict they entwine. Upon Naboo, a hopeful final scene, with Padmé married to her Anakin. His arm hath been restored, though 'tis machine. Their love doth bloom while war comes creeping in. There, worthy friends, our drama ends forthwith, before revenge is taken by the Sith. The Clone Army Attacketh. Gotta make it right. But we did it! We made it through episode 2. It was hilarious. I think this was one of the hardest times that I have laughed throughout the entire course of all of our plays. I mean, I don't think a lot of us understood a single thing that Anakin said tonight, but the emotion was there. And that's all that really matters, is we felt the heartbreak and the anger And there was so much more emotion there than I think we saw in the movies. So that's all that really matters. So honestly, I loved the Coliseum scene. I think that was incredible. And all of the different things that came into play. That's probably the most people that we've had in like one scene over the course of all this. And it just worked beautifully. So y'all were amazing. But we are going to take a break next week and then be back the week following for the Revenge of the Sith. So come back for that. Stay tuned. Follow us on YouTube. Thank you for watching. I love it. I love all the people coming in and out of this. If you haven't caught up yet, please do. We've just grown and changed so much over the course of all of these different recordings. So it's worth going back and starting over from the beginning. And then we're going to jump into the finale of the prequels. And then we'll let you know what we're going to do after that. Mayhap the prequels are going to come soon after, or maybe we'll do a little something in between. But make sure to follow us here on YouTube, and then go ahead and follow us on Facebook at Zounds Online Productions, ZOUNDS, exclamation point. That way you can stay up to date on any of our announcements that we have. But in the meantime, please stay safe out there, and may the Force be with you. We'll see you next time. Bye.